excellent cue ball. Good shot needed here now to get that cue ball back to the baulk cushion. It's not straightforward, it's got to be struck very precisely. It's almost back to where it was. Super shot.
It's almost one of these situations where you'd like to leave your opponent in a pot, just to get things moving. Just say the way the reds are, it'd be difficult to make a frame winning break.
Well, there's a plant there, you see, and there's two reds that are just offset. I think he's thinking one of them might go in the corner, but as I say, it's not the sort of frame where you'd ever think of a re-rack, but it's going to take quite a time to resolve, you feel. Ronnie playing this red, he needs a slight angle. Not much you want. Not much you want. And it looks like the first chance is going to fall to Ali, but once again, the problem is he can pot the red. How about position on the colour? He's got the straight one, he's got one that will cut in, the one closest to the top cushion, but he's playing the straight one. This is where his cue action comes in. Lots of bottom, lots of follow through.
One.
And struck it beautifully. It needs a slight angle on the blue. I think he may have one. Just so he can get closer to these reds. Doesn't want to finish on the side cushion. Ooh, that's the last place he wanted to finish.
6.
It's going to be hard to pot this red now and get position on the colour.
7.
Just settle for the 1 point.
Yellow.
So just the safety. But at least we got rid of 2 more reds, only another 11 to go. Couldn't get back to the baulk end, but just played a containing. Just looking at the shot Ali Carter played a few moments ago when he screwed back for the blue. The action he got on that. And we got a black and white ball. There you go. You strike low. And at that backspin, you see how it starts to turn back towards you. And, of course, not much distance between cue ball and object ball there, but and it's not good that the cue falls off the hand. I don't
Didn't
know
much
who
of
did
that cue action. That was. I think he wants to retire. Whoever played that shot.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to own up to playing that. Couldn't get a path back to baulk, so This tactical battle continues. We're just coming up to 20 minutes for this frame. And in all honesty, no end in sight, but it is a very important frame. There you go, just 20 minutes now. In the context of it, it's whether they go into the first mid-session interval with Ronnie having a 2-frame lead or all square.
I guess the second and third frame are both won in one visit. But whoever wins this frame will still get a frame on the board at the end of the day. So these frames are very important.
It was nearly very good. He's left the red on. This red will go. Ronnie will know the importance. This is half a chance here. He can pot this. Got it much too thin. And the reason I say it was half a chance, because we're now in a situation, if you could get a good angle on the blue, you could really drive the cue ball into these reds and try and release as many as possible. But the half chance was missed. Back to the safety.
Also, when you have long bouts of safety like this, you can lose your potting eye a little bit.
I've spotted a plant here. I don't know if anyone else has. The red just below the black is a plant. It could be made. It could be a 5-ball plant. Has Ronnie spotted it? No. It's still there. It's still there. Well, was it just not tossed slightly? It doesn't look like a plant now. This could release a few balls though if he's catching this half ball. And he was. Chance of a pot for Ronnie here. Thin cut to the right corner.
One. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
A little bit careless. He's let Ali get to these reds. Okay, he can't do much with him, and he might be a little bit wary that he could leave something on, but a snooker would give him more of a problem, you would have thought.
I actually think it's not a bad thing that he can see these reds, because I don't see he can play down this side of the table without leaving anything on.
Yeah, fair point, Stephen.
I don't know whether that's what Ronnie intended, but it might have turned out a good shot.
A little bit careless that from Ronnie, to being so close to the red. He should have been able to avoid the yellow, so chance of a long pot for Ali here. Well, when you miss it like that, very unlikely you're going to get away with it, and he hasn't. He's left the red to the left middle. That red running loose.
Yeah, I might look to people at home that hit that very hard, but a lot of players are more comfortable playing those long shots, standing off 2 cushions rather than dropping them in off 1. When you miss them, it always looks like you've hit the ball harder than you did.
Well, is Ronnie looking to pot this green and screw down and try and release some of these reds near the black? No. Why would he? There is a possibility you could get position on the black here, and this is why he's
4.
thought about playing for the red that's just to the left of the black. But he's just not perfect yet. But that will be in his mind, that red
5.
just to the left of the black. If he could pot that and play a little cannon on the red just above it, then he'd be on the black and black in play. Then we could consider a frame-winning contribution. This could be the shot.
$10.
That's what he's got in mind. Pot that red and just cannon the one just above it. Well, he
11.
decided to play the other one. I might have preferred to have got in it a bit deeper and played the other one, then you'd have had your hand on the table, but
Yeah, he didn't get into the cue ball quite enough there. Cannoned that red half ball, that's why he got a much thinner cut in the black. This is missable. Doesn't have to do anything with the white ball though.
oh, would you believe it?
Well,
What he's
Ronnie
done.
O'Sullivan 11. Ali Carter 7.
I think the black was actually going, but he's cannoned the other red. The black's going in.
Yeah, and when he cannoned the other red, that is sort of a plant that pushed the red on further and quicker than the black, and it nudged the black away and then ran in the pocket. To be fair, it was a poor positional shot on the black that caused the problem.